don't know.
Derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp 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 derpity derp derp derp.
Welcome to another episode of Let Us Cast. I am Andrew. With me, as always, is Bruce.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Going all right, man. It's going, who am I kidding? It's a disaster.
Everything is on fire.
You know that there's that picture of that dog, like, sitting in a house that's on fire, and he's just got a cup of coffee and whatnot?
Yeah. This is fine.
This is fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I mean, if that's not the picture of, like, fucking depression, I have no idea what the hell is. Like, what picture, like, illustrates it best.
Yeah, man, that poor dog in the little hat.
That poor house.
That poor house.
Nobody thinks of the house. Everyone thinks of the dog.
It's true.
Don't get me wrong, man. I hope the dog is fine, but I mean, still, like, that dog's going to be fucking homeless unless the fire department shows up.
It's a good point. I've never thought of the house. I can't lie.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, depending on how big of a dick his insurance company is, like, they may not pay for all the damages.
It's true.
So he's probably sitting there thinking, like, well, insurance probably won't cover this. Contractor was fucking screwy as fuck. I don't have enough money for a lawyer. What? This is fine. I accept death.
You've gotten very, like, practical about this meme. You're like, think about the bigger picture. The insurance claims. Where are they going to live? How much?
Let's zoom out of it a little bit.
Imagine if you did that with other things, with other memes. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Just saying,
Yeah,
getting a little over analytical, I think, maybe.
Use that analytical.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, been watching the new episodes of Beavis and Butthead.
I could guess that. I could guess that.
Kind of digging it. Like like the episodes so far have been like hit or miss for me, but like when they hit, like holy shit, it's funny.
Yeah. Right
on. Yeah. But no, man, like it's been a while since we podcasted, right? It's been like what, 2 weeks, something like that.
Maybe. I don't know. Actually, I can check on that shit. Hang on.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't check on it really quickly. I don't think, but.
I can check on that. No, I can't check.
Wait, I can't. No, I can't. Wait. Yes. No.
This is fine.
Oh, seriously though. I'm working on it.
No worries. It's been a while, man. But
has it? It doesn't feel like it has been. I feel like we did it like a week or so ago.
I don't even know. I don't even remember. Like I have the memory of a fucking like.
The last one was August 14th. That was 2 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, because I have the fucking memory of a stoned goldfish. So yeah, it just kind of goes to show you like where my head is here sometimes. But yeah, man.
Days are blending together, expanding, contracting. Who knows?
No, like every day is pretty much the same. So much so that it's just blending together that I can't tell a Friday apart from a Tuesday.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
That was a 9 Inch Nails song, you know. Every day is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact.
It was almost a Who song.
Really?
Meet the old boss. Same as a new boss. Or whatever it was. Yeah.
Really?
Meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
I don't know that song. I'm not really a big Who fan, though, to be honest.
Everybody knows that song. I'm a little disappointed in you, Bruce.
I don't know that song.
Anyways,
you digress.
I digress.
So what you been up to, man? Aside from apparently making your own stuff again.
Yeah, my own, like just using the soda stream to make some energy drink.
Nice.
It keeps me going.
Keeps me alive.
No, man, it's just been pretty much just work and like trying to find my own like personal happiness, like just like different kinds of therapy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether that be just hanging out with friends or retail therapy, whatever they call it. Just trying to find that that personal happiness.
Right on.
You know, because at one point, like I'll talk about this, no problem, but I remember I was talking to my doctor at one point, and he goes, "Well, something that could bring you out of a funk, obviously, just do something that makes you even just a little bit happy."
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, you know what, dude? If you were to ask me right now, like, what would make me happy, I have no idea.
Oh shit.
I was like, and that fucking scares me.
Yeah, that's not good, man.
Yeah. Like you could have told me like, hey, we're gonna go to a fucking baseball game with our buddy Chris. Come on, let's go. And I've been like, I guess.
Even though you know what's in store there. Rhose me. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good, man. It's a pretty serious funk.
Yeah, that's a pretty serious funk. So, but no, things have been slowly improving, and in a way that scares me too, because like I have this mindset of like anytime I get some kind of happiness, doesn't matter like how big, small, whatever it is. Anytime I get some kind of personal happiness, there is something like a week, maybe 10 days away, that's just gonna fucking just ram itself right into that happiness and just fucking kill it.
Like you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop, basically.
Yeah, every time like something that gives me happiness comes around, I'm just like, all right, what's the catch? It's almost like what was that story, the monkey's paw?
Oh yeah,
like
that's a great story.
Like they make a wish for something, and like there's a negative consequence that goes with it.
Yeah.
So I'm
sort of
like
Wishmaster.
Right. I mean,
think about it, man. Wishmaster is a movie adaptation of The Monkey's Paw. But you never thought of it that way, did you?
I mean, I didn't. I just saw it as an evil genie. I mean, no need to get analytical about it.
But think about the bigger picture. No, I'm just kidding.
Think about the bigger genie here. Think about the monkey's paw, Bruce. I'm always waiting for like that other shoe to drop, as you had said, and slowly things have been kind of improving, like personal wise for me. So like I've been going on dates with this girl. We've been hanging out, just been having fun.
Right on.
That's been making me happy, but it's also like I'm going back in my head. I'm like, all right, what's gonna fuck this up? Just can we get it over with, please?
That's not a really good way to live, though, man. Because I mean, then you're always just gonna be stressing yourself out over stuff that is hypothetical. Because when you think about it, you're really just worrying about a hypothetical. It's not like something actually happened, and you're like, oh no, what am I gonna do about it?
No, but when you have a track record like I do of stuff like that, it's like, all right, well, where is it? Let's go.
When's the football gonna move?
Yeah, exactly. I am Charlie Brown. I am the quintessential fucking Charlie Brown here.
I don't picture you in that shirt, the yellow with the zigzag across it. I don't picture you in that.
Neither do I.
Yeah, not your style.
No. I'm bald head, sure, I guess, but
Was Charlie Brown bald? I thought he just had a line thing. Yeah. Does that mean he was bald?
Yeah, he had like that little like curl of hair, and it's just like, why the hell? Just make him bald.
That's all he had, really?
Yeah, it's like why are you teasing him like that? Just give him a full head of hair, or just make him fucking bald.
Huh. Don't
give him that like little like curly cue, because then he's walking around with a reminder of like there's only one spot on my head that can grow hair.
Okay, here's I know I'm derailing quite a bit here. This is
Lucy's fault too.
I know this is derailing quite a bit here, but here's a theory for you. Are you ready for this?
Sure.
Charlie Brown grows up to be Superman. The little curly Q, that could be the, Charlie Brown was from Krypton. What do you think?
I think if I snorted something right now, it would be nowhere near as strong as whatever the fuck you're on.
What's wrong with that, man? They got the same thing going on. How do you know it's not Kal-El? Charlie Brown, Kal-El, maybe it's a, same... Actually, Cal starts with a K, doesn't it? Or is it C?
Yes, it starts with a K.
Shit, never mind. There goes that theory.
Yeah. Do you need another shovel? Did you break one? Just like digging that hole.
A little bit, yeah.
You want me to see if I can rent you a backhoe?
A backhoe. How about a front hoe? How about a?
How about a hoe goes every way? All right.
All right, giggity.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was horrible.
I actually did hear a movie theory that I had thought about you with, because we both saw Spider-Man. What was it? Spider-Man: No Way Home in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember we both commented like after the movie, like, oh man, he's got his new like spider suit and whatnot. And I saw a theory on it, and I'm like, you know, that actually fucking makes sense. Because so the theory goes that Peter like has Doctor Strange create that spell so that nobody knows like Peter Parker exists or blah blah, or Spider-Man, whatever have you.
Mm-hmm.
So because of that, Tony Stark would never have known who Spider-Man was or who Peter Parker was. Ipso facto, his technology, like he wouldn't be able to wear the Iron Spider suit because it would not recognize him as Spider-Man. So he's not able to wear that suit anymore, so he has to wear a different one. It makes sense.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I'm like, what?
Even I get it, man. It's smart.
I'm sorry. I don't remember a lot of that shit because like it's been so long since I've seen Far From Home.
I have it on Vudu. You have my information there. Go watch it.
That's the one with Jake Gyllenhaal, right?
No, that was the second one. This is the third one that we saw with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the one where they cast this. Right, because in the second one he gets exposed, and in the third one, okay, got it.
You make it sound like he was just flashing his dick in the second one.
Spider dick.
This Spider-Man's a menace.
8-year-olds, dude.
Worst Halloween costume ever. But you really think about it too, man. Like, think about it. So they've set up like the whole multiverse and all the Marvel films and whatnot, and the DC universe and whatnot. So the theory on that, for those that don't know, is that there is an infinite number of universes with different possibilities in every one of them. Meaning, in one universe, there is absolutely a universe where Spider-Man just fucking thwips around and flashes his fucking dick everywhere.
That's true. Every conceivable thing happens in
Yes.
an infinite multiverse. Is it in fact infinite though?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
it is in fact infinite.
Well, right on. So yes, every possible conceivable thing happens.
Yes.
Somewhere.
Yes. Conceivably, there's a universe where Batman's flaunting his fucking dick around. So, like, Superman's out in the corner, just like, God damn it, Bruce. Like, just looks over at, like, Flash or something like that. And it's like, should we stop him? Or just like, no. I mean, he refuses to wear pants. He just, let him be proud of something. Like, I know he's not the biggest member of the Justice League, but you know what? Just let him take a pretend victory lap here.
You know, you either die a hero or you live long enough to be the guy who whips his dick out in public.
That dick.
In the cape and cowl.
Though, to be fair, the only one of the Batman that I could theoretically like see doing that would be the Adam West Batman.
Really?
Look at my dick, you fiend.
Well, theoretically, there's a universe where every single Batman did it.
Yes. I mean, theoretically, there are different universes that, like, you know, Batman's a woman, or Batman has different costumes or different gadgets or has superpowers or whatever the fuck have you. And we're focusing on the one where he's just like, check out my dick.
There's a universe out there where Nick Cage was actually Superman.
It was this one.
He was this
We're
one.
living in it.
Oh,
Twice
man.
over. We're living in it.
Wait, what do you mean? He's gonna be Superman, like in an actual thing now?
Yes.
Really?
So when they were gonna make that, no. So here's it. So we're both aware of the Tim Burton Superman movie where Nick Cage was going to be Superman.
Yes.
Was it like Superman Lives or something like that? Whatever it was called. There was a movie that came out years ago called Teen Titans Go to the Movies. The voice of Superman was Nicolas Cage. So theoretically, yes, Nicolas Cage has played Superman before.
That doesn't count.
Do you know what, dude? It fucking counts.
He wasn't a live action Superman, though. I don't know.
Okay, do you count it Kevin Conroy as Batman?
I mean, kind of. He was the voice of Batman. But that's like saying
Nick
that
Cage was the voice of Superman in that movie.
yeah, but that doesn't make him Superman. It doesn't make Kevin Conroy Batman. It makes them the voice of Superman, or the voice of
There's a
Batman.
huge audience out there that would disagree with you that Kevin Conroy is not.
Bring him on! No, I'm just kidding.
Bruce.
I don't want that heat.
Dude, that would be the best Batman show ever, though. Like,
What?
like you just see like a criminal like cowering in a corner. It's like, what are you? I am vengeance. I am the night. Here's my dick.
No, man.
Saturday mornings would have been a lot more interesting when I was a kid.
Oh man.
He just has a utility cock.
Oh my gosh. Like he can get stuff out of it? Is that what you mean? Like he can open it up and
Yeah, like he just starts jerking off and like smoke bombs come out.
oh my god.
I'm ruining one of Bruce's heroes.
At least he didn't do it with Spider-Man.
I mean, he's already got webbing, so you know, spider cock.
Yeah, you can see where that goes.
Yeah, all over Mary Jane
Aw.
or Gwen Stacy when she was alive. I know, boo, boo. Thank you.
Too soon. You're like, it happened in freaking. In the comics, we're talking a long shelf life here.
Yeah, the comics we're talking about a long shelf life, and fucking as far as like movies, Amazing Spider-Man 2 came out in what was it like 2013 or so?
Was it that long ago?
It's been a while.
Wow.
But
I never saw that one, or the I never saw any of the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies.
You're okay. Trust me, you're okay.
Mm-hmm. Nothing redeemable about them at all.
I mean, he plays a good Spider-Man, but he's not a good Peter Parker.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, as like Peter Parker, like you see him like fighting back against the bullies and whatnot. It's like, yeah, you're kind of blowing your cover here, dude. Like there's a scene where like Flash Thompson like throws a basketball at him. He just catches it with one hand and he's trying to like keep it away from him.
Yeah, that's
like,
a little.
Hand to like palm the basketball and he's just fucking around with him the whole time. Like, dude, like no.
Yeah,
no.
Something's fishy there.
Yeah.
I really like Tom Holland. I think he's probably my favorite.
Tom Holland is like the best live action Spider-Man.
Yeah. I agree. I love Tom Holland. I think because he's a good Peter Parker, but he's also a good Spider-Man. Like he plays both very well.
Yeah, like he plays both very well, and that's why he's getting that nod.
Yeah. Are there going to be any more flicks with him as Spider-Man or no?
I know he's taking a break from Hollywood for a bit.
Oh, is he?
But I believe so. But he is Spider-Man. So, like, I don't know if he's contracted for any more Spider-Man movies or whatnot. But, I mean, I would imagine that they're gonna make another Spider-Man movie. It's like, dude, those 3 movies have raked in like easily over $1 billion fucking dollars.
Yeah.
I mean, just the last one alone came close to just raking in $1 billion on its own, but
yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy money.
Interesting to see where they go from there, but it's like I know they're gonna Like I know Tom Hardy and Venom are gonna fucking go up against Spider-Man at some point.
I would love to see that, like done, well.
I would like to see them get Venom done well first.
Well, yeah, true.
I mean, they had 2 shots at it. Don't think they nailed it.
I never saw the Venom flicks either.
You're okay. You're okay.
There were 2 of them, right? Because then they also did the Carnage one with
the
Woody
first
Harrelson.
one was Venom Let There Be Carnage with Woody Harrelson as what's his name? Whatever the criminal's name is. I can't even remember it at this point, but he played Carnage.
Right now.
And it's like, man, if you're gonna cast Woody Harrelson, like don't give him fucking Carnage.
It is a weird casting choice.
Yeah.
I would picture someone a lot more like, I don't know, a little more maniacal and crazy. I don't know who I'd pick, honestly, for Carnage.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why I would probably go with like an unknown actor. Like, just prove to me that you're fucking crazy. Like, make it believable to me.
Yeah.
That way I'm not going like, oh shit, it's Woody Harrelson. Fucking
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
Like, no, just prove to me that you can prove that you're crazy.
Prove the proof that you can prove that you're the crazy
yes.
proof.
Yes, like undeniable prove me the proof that you are absolutely crazy with undeniable proof.
100% proven. The crazy is proven.
Yes.
So
I would say though the first person that showed up to the audition like literally like ate their own shit and be like, you're in. You're Carnage. Congratulations.
Did you like it was Tom Hardy that played Venom, right? Did you like him as Venom?
Nah.
Not really.
Not really, because I mean they got so far away from like what the Eddie Brock character was, like an abused child, grew up, was trying to get advanced and whatnot, and they were just like, oh yeah, he's not going to be in New York, he's going to be in San Francisco. Why? Well, he's going to have his own like expose news reports and why? Like what was wrong with the Eddie Brock comic book character? Like you can adapt that and modernize it all you want and whatnot, but you got to keep the core of like what he is, because he's kind of believable, like not believable, but relatable in the sense of like, everybody knows somebody that's at some point in their life maybe had been abused at some point, either by the parents or significant other, whatever have you, and they feel fucking down on themselves. They're trying to exceed, and succeed in life beyond that, and they get that taste of power, from the Venom suit. No,
you think other people I was gonna say, you think people can relate to getting the Venom suit? Like,
but no, I'm just saying, everybody's worn a black suit, and well, they thought they could jump off the buildings, and
turned out to be an alien.
I mean, we've had people eat people's faces off, with bath salts, and
Oh man, but no, you're right. Up until the whole symbiote thing, you were right. Like that is very relatable.
Yeah.
And to change it, like, so you're telling me, like I said, I never saw it. So you're telling me they changed the backstory of Eddie Brock himself? I mean, aside from moving his location, which I admit doesn't make sense, but they changed like his backstory too?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Like, I don't know if they changed like the abusive parents or whatever have you, like abusive like stepdad or whatever have you, but I'm just like, they started off in San Francisco. I'm like, all right, he better be here as like a corresponding reporter, like flying back to the like Daily Bugle or like something like that, something in relation to like the Eddie Brock character working in New York or whatever have you.
Mm-hmm.
And they never fucking did.
Weird. Then how does he come across Peter Parker then, if he's all the way in San Francisco?
So that was one of the end credit scenes. I think it was the second Spider-Man movie. Essentially, like, it's Venom and Eddie Brock like relaxing in a bar on like a Hawaiian vacation or something like that, and like you see like this like dimensional shift kind of thing. Like I can't really describe what the hell it is, but it's like you see this flash of light and like something around them has changed. Obviously, Doctor Strange's spell, something like that. And then you see Spider-Man on the TV, and Venom's like, that guy, and he just like licks the TV.
Huh. But then they never did anything with it after that.
So they didn't do anything after that until I think there was like another after credit scene where like they got essentially transported back to like their own dimension, but a little piece of the symbiote was left behind.
Hmm.
And I'm like, man, who booked this shit?
Why? You don't want to see the black suit Spidey?
No, I want to see the black suit Spidey, but here's my problem with superhero movies is that they're going with storylines that I don't think they've earned yet. I mean, case in point, Batman versus Superman. They threw in the death of Superman storyline with that one too. It's just like, well, guys, you haven't earned Superman's death yet.
Why do you think that? Like, what do you think they have to do to earn it?
Make a few more movies with Superman first. That was the second one they made with the modern Superman.
Well, that's true. That's true. It was only a couple.
Yeah. Like, not only that, but like, if you're gonna throw the Death of Superman comic like into the live action thing, like establish the Justice League first, because like if you watch like either the cartoon adaptation or the fucking comic book, like Doomsday becomes a credible threat because he takes down members of the Justice League. Obviously, the cartoon one, like he's taken down Batman, Martian Man, Wonder Woman. Like they're establishing him as a viable threat, and Superman's the only one to take him down. This one, it's just Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman, and he just fucking appears.
So you want them to have built up like more lore, basically, as opposed to just like we've done like 1 or 2 movies, it made money, so let's do this big like blow off thing.
Yeah, it was like, see, this is why fucking watching pro wrestling in a sense can be helpful, because
it helps with storytelling.
Like, no, maybe we should build this up.
Yeah, it helps with storytelling a lot. I think so. Yeah, for sure.
I think it does. I mean, obviously, if it's the first movie, like, I mean, you got to build up shit a little bit, but you can throw in like little nuggets of like, hey, we're gonna build this up and it's gonna pay off in the second movie.
Right, dangle things out a little bit. Be like, hey,
yeah,
plant seeds.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, just, at the end of the first Superman movie, like, you want to establish this, bring Doomsday in for like the 4th one, or like the 4th like Superman movie, or the first like Justice League or whatever movie. Here's how I would do it. First off, it would be an after credits scene for the first Superman movie. You just see like this just meteor just like flying through space, or you see like this alien race like launching this fucking like rocket off of their planet, and it just becomes like solidified into like rock because fucking alien technology. Fuck it. There's my answer. There's my out for that. And then that's it. The second one, you see it flying a little bit closer to Earth. Like it's almost there. Like not close enough for us to pick up on radar or whatever have you, but you see it legit flying towards Earth. The third one is where I would build it up a little bit more to the sense of like, you cut to like the interior of like NASA or like some like high tech like facility where they're like, hey, this thing is heading towards Earth. We have no idea what the hell it is. And then you see this thing just like slam into the Earth. Door opens up and then there's like the red eyes of Doomsday.
Nice.
And then that's how you set up for the 4th movie.
Which then you could maybe do the death of Superman in.
Yeah, which then, you could do the death of Superman, because at that point, like if you do 4 Superman movies, or you've done a trilogy already, you have earned it. You've built up this storyline here.
I think I can follow you on that, and I think I agree.
Yeah.
Because it's definitely weird, again, to use your pro wrestling comparison, it's weird if you have like these 2 guys feuding kind of out of nowhere. They've done like 1 match and then all of a sudden it escalates and like their next match is, a Hell in a Cell or something. And you're like, we didn't build up to this. There was like legit 1 match, no previous heat. And all of a sudden they're fighting in like a cage. Like what's going on here? You have to, like you said, you have to earn it. You have to have a couple of things back and forth. There has to be a reason for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there has to be.
Because plus, too, you have to like get to know the characters and get a little bit more like emotionally invested in them too, instead of you just being like, "Oh yeah, it's Spider-Man, yay!"
Not only that, but like if you're doing Doomsday again, you got to build up Doomsday to make him a credible threat.
Yeah.
Like you have him do like to use wrestling terminology, you have him do a squash match with a couple members of the Justice League, just going like, "Holy shit, these are some of the most powerful people on the fucking planet. They're not able to take this thing down." You know, and then comes time for the showdown with fucking Superman.
Yeah. That's the thing. A lot of people, I think, don't understand pro wrestling, but there's a lot of psychology to it aside from just like the obvious, you know?
Yeah.
You can learn a lot about storytelling from watching it. Like how to build things up and resolve things and
Yeah. I mean, this would be like if you were watching a Spider-Man movie and then all of a sudden we'll just say we'll just pick a Spider-Man villain. We'll say Rhino shows up.
mm-hmm.
Like just shows up. Hasn't done anything, hasn't like interacted with Spider-Man in any way and like knocked him down or like kicked his ass a little bit, anything to prove that he's a credible threat. Like you watch this, you're gonna be like, oh fuck it, Spider-Man's gonna fucking kick his ass. Like we know he's going to win.
Right.
But like for me, there's gotta be at least that little bit of belief that like, holy shit, maybe they could build something out of this where like, you know, like you gotta build that character to make me believe that this is gonna be a tough battle for this person.
Right. And like in wrestling, a lot of times what they'll do is like I think it was Jim Cornette or somebody said that like if you're cutting a promo on someone, you don't want to bury them because then like if you win, you haven't proven anything, and if you lose, you look like a jackass. But if you build them up in your promo and be like, you know, I know you're a tough threat and everything, but I'm still gonna kick your ass. Then if you beat them, then you look like you overcame something, and if you didn't, well, then you know you're going up a really tough obstacle. Like there's a lot of psychology there beyond just like just it's two guys fighting, you know.
Yeah, and like that was like the problem with like Jericho's promo, his first one in WWE, where he was essentially running down the Rock and the whole roster and whatnot.
Right.
And it's like, dude, you fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like even Taker pulled him aside and said, dude, you fucked up.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was like backstage. It was somebody pulled him aside. I think it was Taker. Essentially, like pulled him off to the side and said, dude, you fucked up. You never bury people like that. But
man.
But yeah, man, like just make a credible fucking like show me why this person would be a challenge to somebody else.
Right. Never mind like Superman of all people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because theoretically by this point we've seen Superman take down. If we've had a trilogy before, then we've seen Superman take down 2-3 villains, right? In that time. So yeah, now why is this person or thing or whatever coming in? How does this pose anywhere near the same challenge that he handled these others with,
Yeah. But like the other thing I retract my original like thing. Like what I would show in the first one, it would probably be like a 3-minute clip of like alien scientists like working on like quote the ultimate life form. Because that is the story of Doomsday. Like they essentially launched this planet, like this baby out into this planet where like the environment is so harsh, it dies.
Mm-hmm.
But when it gets shot back out, like it learns to adapt. And that's one of the things about Doomsday is that like you can never kill him the same way twice.
Mm-hmm.
So like just show me like that, that he's incredibly fucking tough. He's incredibly fucking durable. And then just show him like wreaking havoc on the fucking planet eventually, and then like figure out like how to trap him, like knock him out, launch him into fucking space, and then it's like, look, just get him off the fucking planet, get him off the fucking planet.
Yeah.
So you build that up, and then you build up that anticipation a little bit more.
Yeah, and then you see, like you said, the thing coming closer to Earth, and
yeah, and then the third one you see him like crash on the planet, like the red eyes, and then boom.
And then you're right into Doomsday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good way to build it up. How did Doomsday look in the actual flicks? Did he look good, or was he kind of crappy looking?
Good God, he looked terrible.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I kind of want to look it up, see what it looks like.
Oh my God, dude, I'll text you a picture, but Jesus Christ, it looked like a big budget, no effort.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, which movie was he in? Superman Doomsday?
No, it was Batman versus Superman.
Oh, Batman versus Superman.
Yeah. Like literally looks nothing like the fucking comics.
Oh man.
Yeah, it looks like the fucking like a troll from fucking Lord of the Rings with a few spikes on it.
Yeah, that looks stupid.
Yeah, big budget, no effort.
Yeah, I don't like it. What's wrong with the original design? That's one thing that honestly kind of bothers me about like when people make movies based on, you know, something existing like that. Like they always feel like they got to mess with stuff. And like I understand you want to make it original for the movie or for the project or whatever. You want to put your own spin on it, fine. But like when you have something as good and iconic as how Doomsday looks, because when I think of Doomsday, like I think of that first appearance in The Death of Superman, you know? That's how Doomsday looks to me. So to, you know, you can do some mild tweaks to that, but like it still should look like Doomsday, the Doomsday I remember, you know?
Yeah.
If you have Batman show up in a clown outfit or something, I'm gonna be like, what are you doing here? You know, like.
Well, I sent you a picture of what Doomsday looks like in the animated Death of Superman movie, and that's a lot fucking better.
All right, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, I just sent you that via text, so check that out.
All right.
But yeah, like in that Death of Superman movie, like they built him up as a credible threat. Like they had him taking down the fucking Justice League. Like, not like, you know, sea-level members like fucking Plastic Man or Red Tornado. Like they had him taking down like the Flash, Cyborg, Batman, Wonder Woman.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to look at your text here too.
That's all right, but I was like, that's how you fucking do it.
Ah, it's
like
downloading.
Oh, it's downloading?
Yeah.
Fucking phone technology, man.
Yeah, my speed hasn't been as good since I switched over to Xfinity. I can't lie, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, there it is. Yeah, see, that looks more like the original comic version.
Yeah, like that is so much fucking better.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's because like, and not only that, man, but like that movie was part of like a 10-year like storyline that they had with their animated movies.
Oh, really?
They planted seeds of things and whatnot. Yeah, it's fucking great.
The thing is, though, like it's a lot easier to do like multi-year plans when you're animated than it is with live action because of so many reasons, you know.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got contracts to deal with, you got shooting schedules and whatnot. It's just with animation, it's like, okay, do we have the voice actors booked in for all these movies? Yes. Okay, good, let's go.
And even then, you could have a situation where you lose a voice actor for some reason, you know, so you might have to change a voice actor over time or something like that. So.
Not if you sign them to a contract like, hey, we have this plan. It's going to be like 7 movies long. We want you to do the voice of fucking Batman for those 7 movies. You sign them to that contract. That's it.
I guess, yeah. But things still happen. You know, I look at who is the star of Black Panther? He passed away from cancer. Like, what if he had signed a deal where he was like going to do 7 Black Panther animated flicks and then the dude dies of cancer? You know, like shit happens.
I mean, yeah, then the contract is fucking null and void.
I would
like
hope so.
I mean, you can't sue. I mean,
hey, motherfucker, you owe us 5 more movies. Like, what?
Get up, Bozeman. Oh, get up, motherfucker. You owe us 5 more movies, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, man.
But, no, that was kind of the thing, too. Like, Chadwick Boseman, like, even said, like, hey, if something ever happened, like, yeah, recast me, you know, recast the role of T'Challa and fucking Black Panther. Do it.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Like I have never seen Doctor Who, but what I understand about it is that like the Doctor changes like over time and whatnot. So that's, if you think about it, a rather ingenious thing or convenient thing to have in a storyline, because then like if you have to change somebody as your main character, it makes sense, like because it's just a new Doctor basically, you know, you can easily cover that up. So
yeah, and like they'll like I don't know like what their deal structure is like, but I think it's I would imagine they would have something like built in like to the contracts of like, hey, if we can't reach an agreement, you have to do like 1 more episode just as like the transition from this Doctor to the new Doctor.
Yeah.
Show that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, be fine.
So it's a little smooth and not just like boom, new person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like passing the torch, brother.
Oh man.
Yeah. So so getting off the topic of superheroes and how they should be related to pro wrestling in that sense.
Yeah. We always get on those same themes no matter what. Like we could start anywhere and still find our way back to superheroes, pro wrestling. It's just how we go.
I mean, eventually Kiss will work its way in somehow.
Yes.
Sorry, just kind of forced my way in on that one. No, but I told you about this situation that I'm going through off air,
Yes.
and it's a little kind of weird. Like I don't want to use anybody's name here or anything like that, but I'll give like the short version of it. The short version of it is I know somebody who's going through like a tough kind of like mental kind of issue, and this person is going to be going on a date, but asked me to essentially chaperone on said date. Like, hey, we're going to meet at this place. All I need you to do is just drive me there, sit in a booth like somewhere else. I just need to know that you're there. I'm like, well, that's like a step away from me, like going over to the table, like sitting on the at the table and just going like, so what are your intentions with her? What time are you bringing it back? 10 o'clock, no later.
It's true though. That is pretty.
Yeah, it's like
weird.
A step away from that, and but like this person asked me to do it this coming Saturday. I'm like, well, I have a party to go to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what time does the party start? I don't know. I think it's like 1 o'clock. Okay, so if I make the date for like 6 o'clock, you can rearrange your plans. You can just drive me there then. So I'm trying to learn to like stand my ground, say no, and like just I don't know, be happy with the fact that I say no too.
Mm.
Because like I don't know if you felt this way before, but like when you say no to somebody, you kind of feel guilty a little bit.
Oh yeah, man. I'm definitely a people pleaser too. I don't think I'm quite as bad as you are. I think I'm a little better about setting boundaries, but yeah, man, you I felt that before too, where it's like you just want to say yes, you know.
Yeah, like it's almost like a natural instinct. Like, hey,
Yeah.
Bruce, can I?
Right.
It's almost like that, but like
because I like to be able to be like reliable, but some things are just not possible.
Yeah, I think there's, I think there should be a very, very clear line of, between being dependable and, being, I'm trying to think of the right word here.
Exploited.
Well, yeah, actually, that's much better. Okay, Bruce coming in with the big words.
Swish.
Podcast with you. I can't think of big words. You can. You got a job.
Just keep the jokes in the what's it called? Shit. Impersonations. I couldn't think of. I thought
Impressions.
Impressions. Thank you. See, we think of each other's words. Oh shit. Meanwhile,
it's times like this I get a little disappointed in him. See, he did something cool. He thought of a big word.
Got too big for my britches.
Exactly. Got too big for his britches, and then he, literally, like, and not in a literal sense, but I mean, vocabularily, he shit himself.
Vocabularily.
He Webstered all over in his pants.
Oh my gosh. Puts a whole new spin on that Spider-Man thing we were talking about earlier. Webster.
Dude, you're just going to be hanging out with Steph later. You're just going to be like, I don't ever want to talk to him ever again. Is everything okay? No.
He broke me.
What happened? Tell me one thing that happened. He talked about wanting to do a show where Batman flies around and fucking shows his dick at people. Yeah, I don't want you hanging out with him anymore.
You're right. He's a bad influence.
Yeah, you're right. He sucks. Yeah, man. Fucking. What were we talking about?
Oh, jeez. Your issue with the person you shall not name who wants you to chaperone.
Right. So it's chaperone, but
yeah,
it's again like I hate feeling guilty because I say no, and I don't know. Like I feel like once this person kind of gets things a little bit better, I'm gonna sit down with them and talk with them and just say, hey, like I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I don't mind helping out, but like I've told you like off air, like some of the stuff that friend wanted me to do and whatnot, and like that's well beyond like anything I would ever ask a friend to do.
Yeah, for sure. And you gotta be able to stand your ground, you know. And that doesn't mean you have to be a dick about it, but you do have to be, you know,
No,
firm about it, you know.
well, yeah, I got to be firm about it, but it's also I got to find that line where, I can say no and not be a dick about it, because to me it's like there's the two extremes right there. It's like, say no, you're already a dick.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens, but hopefully, knock on wood, hopefully everything goes well.
Well, here, I'll give you this too, man. So people have this saying, and I don't know if I necessarily agree with it or not. I haven't thought about it enough to really come to an opinion, but you've probably heard it too. What is it, like your rights end where mine begin, or something like that? I'm sure you've heard that before.
It's something like your right to throw a punch ends where your fist hits my face.
So, yeah, essentially
that.
So at any rate, that's the saying, and my point here with that is, like, if you give yourself no rights, basically, then you don't really have a circle with which to, you know, expand out from. If you're just like, you know, I don't have the authority or whatever to stand up for myself, then it's gonna keep being a problem, basically, you know.
Yeah.
Because then their rights are always like, there's no end of your rights. There are no your rights, so it's always just what they want and what they need. So
yeah. And for those asking, like, this is exactly why I podcast with Bruce, because this is a therapy session.
Yeah.
I can't talk to my therapist right now because I don't have fucking medical insurance yet.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like this is one of those instances, like, I would love to talk to my therapist and just be like, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
So I just fucked if I know.
I think they'll tell you to do what you said you're gonna do, is when things get a little bit better to have a talk with them and, you know, be honest about it. Obviously you have to figure out in the meantime, like, what those boundaries are for you, where you feel okay setting the line and where you don't, and maybe you have to adjust that. I don't know, but
all right, I'm sorry, I'm really distracted by your shirt.
By my shirt? Why?
Yeah, fucking Donut Shack is awesome.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm repping Lowell pretty hard today. I got the Donut Shack on, which our viewers can't see probably, and then I've got my Spinners hat rocking.
Yeah, which the Spinners don't exist anymore either.
No, I know. Don't rub it in, man. Not that I can go nowadays, but
regardless, I can't go to a fucking Paw Sox game anymore. I have to drive up to friggin' Worcester where there's no parking.
That's true. Welcome to Worcester.
Yeah, like, parking in Worcester was already a problem as it was, and now it's like, hey, we got this new baseball stadium. Great.
Now it's even worse.
Yeah. Like,
welcome to mini Boston.
Yeah. But, like, I remember the Red Sox, like, they wanted to move the Paw Sox out of Pawtucket and move them up to Worcester because they're like, oh, they'll be 45 minutes quicker here. Like,
is that a legit 45 minutes or Bruce 45 minutes?
No, like an actual
legit.
From driving from Worcester to Boston is about 45 minutes. Like, depending on traffic, it's about 45 minutes.
Right on.
But yeah, I'm like, you know how long it takes to get to Worcester from fucking Pawtucket? It's probably like 20 minutes. Maybe a little bit longer. Like, I'd say anywhere between 20 minutes to a half hour, again, depending on traffic.
Right. So really, they were originally like an hour, maybe an hour and change away, and now they're only 45 minutes away. Yeah,
it's like, okay, so you move this baseball team to save yourselves 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's stupid.
That is beyond stupid.
Yeah.
But because congratulations, you got a new baseball stadium out of it, I guess.
Because it's not like if they're moving, like, players or whatever back and forth, like, you know, they don't have to, I don't know, it's just stupid.
Yeah, and it's like, dude, not only that, like, you have people go pick them up. Like, you can have somebody meet somebody at McCoy Stadium. Like, if somebody has to be up in Boston by like 5 p.m. or whatever have you, or like 7 o'clock game, you can have somebody be at McCoy at like 2:30 to get ahead of the Boston traffic and fucking get up to Boston by like 3:30 ish.
Right.
I don't see why that's a problem.
You can do it, dude, with the nail polish.
Yeah, you can get to Boston by 3 p.m. with nail polish. There are ways, dude. You don't even want them.
Oh, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, fucking.
Well, hopefully you get to talk to your therapist soon about it, and they can hopefully give you some advice about what to do in the meantime, because
I'm
Based upon
hoping.
what you've told me about the situation, I don't anticipate things changing much.
No,
Although it sounds like they've gotten a little better, just a little bit.
a little bit, but it's one of the things like, can it get better? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least you can cope with the problem better, because the problem might not get better, but you might be able to deal with the problem better.
Maybe.
Maybe.
But it's things like that where, like, you know, I've always said, like, if I won like Powerball or like Mega Millions or whatever fucking lottery's going on, and like I won like a shit ton of money, like let's say like $300 million,
Mm-hmm.
nobody would see me or hear from me for like 2 weeks because I would just be going everywhere I wanted to.
Yeah, I hear you, man. I'd probably do something similar, honestly. Just go take off and like, okay, where do I want to go? What do I want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might call like one person just to come with me, just so, like, I have like somebody to chat with, and like, it might be fun experience for them too. But I don't know. Like, I might go to by myself. I might say, hey, Bruce, pack of shit.
Let's go. Where are we going? I don't know, but we're going.
I don't know. Do you have a map of the U.S.? Yeah. You have darts? No. Close your eyes and point somewhere randomly. Okay.
The one time we need Bat Dick. And we're in the wrong universe. Andy, snap your finger.
See, the only thing I could think of is like in that scenario, like Batman would just like jerk off into a picture of the U.S. and like would shoot somewhere in like California, and he's like, "We're going to California, and according to the way it's dripping, we're going down the Pacific Coast Highway." Like, it's kind of weird, but we are staying out of California because of that.
Oh man.
But no, I think it would be kind of cool to, like, just go somewhere with a friend, like even just like go to a different place with a different friend.
Yeah. Where's somewhere you think you would go? Like, you don't have to list a bunch, but like, where's somewhere you think you'd want to go?
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on what time of the year it is. Like, if it's during hockey season, oh, you bet your ass Jersey's going to be on that list.
Nice. Yeah, that's true. I guess it depends what season.
Yeah, it depends on the season itself. I mean, if it's winter, obviously I'm going to stay in the South because fuck it, I am not dealing with goddamn snow anymore. But no, I mean, if it was the winter, I would probably tell like a bunch of my friends, just, hey, you know what? Fuck the snow. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Go down south somewhere.
Yeah, like
Florida or something.
Yeah, like I would call you and just be like, hey, bring Steph, bring Kimmy. Let's go build fucking lightsabers. Just because we can.
Oh.
I don't know, man. Like, some of the other places I'd want to go to, I'd want to check out like Seattle.
Yeah.
A couple places in Texas I'd like to check out. Like, I've heard Austin is absolutely fucking gorgeous.
I would love to go to Austin. Because Austin has a crazy music scene.
Yeah, like I'd want to go there. I'd want to check out Nashville. I'd want to check out. I'd want to check out Los Angeles again. A little bit longer than when I was there last time.
Those are all places I would want to go for sure. Grand Canyon would be cool because I've never seen that.
It's a big hole.
Yeah, but it's a really big hole.
Yeah, but it's a big hole.
But it's a really big hole. Have you seen it? Have you been there?
No, I haven't.
Well, I've heard it's amazing.
I've seen pictures. It's a big hole.
Yeah, but apparently the pictures don't do it justice, sir. That's the whole thing. They're like, imagine however big you think it is, it's way bigger than even that.
It's a big hole.
But it's a really big hole.
It's a big hole in the ground.
I still want to see it.
In a mountainside or whatever.
Still want to see it.
But it's a big hole. That's it.
Still want to see it.
Bat Dick!
Oh man.
I unzipped my pants one time and that caused the Grand Canyon. It just went the ground, started off as a small crack in Los Angeles, and then it just became this wide gaping canyon. And that's how Arizona opened me with welcome arms and open arms. And, open legs, too.
With open arms and open arms. What is it, Goro?
There are times I'm so drunk I don't even know where I am right now.
Yeah, what's in that shit you're drinking, dude? You're not even a drinker.
Well, if you must know, it's gasoline and some vitamins and kerosene. Some special Kiss ingredients.
Whatever I found on the sidewalk this morning.
And I think I threw some Pez in there for extra flavor.
I think I threw some Pez in there. I'm not sure, but I think I threw some Pez in there. Like, I think you'd remember if you threw some Pez in there.
Hey, who says I made it?
Oh, man.
I have somebody do that for me. Jeeves?
I thought you were going to be like, Peter Chris.
Peter.
Ace. Mm-hmm. And thus we did come around to Kiss eventually.
Well, when you talk about Kiss, everything eventually comes around to
I
Kiss.
knew you were going to do something like that. I could just feel that joke coming. Ah, see what I did there?
Of course you can feel it. Everybody feels it with Kiss coming.
Thanks, Paul.
Especially the Grand Canyon.
Which I made. You go to the Grand Canyon, you see a little copyright sign and then the Kiss logo next to it. Dollar, what is that, the money bag sign?
Yeah.
Kiss has their stamp on the Grand Canyon.
Like you ride a donkey down to the bottom of the canyon and it's just wearing like Kiss makeup.
Each one has a different one.
There's like no Gene or Paul left. There's like 1 or 2 Ace left, and all the ones with Peter Chris are still available.
Oh man.
Fucking hell, man. But all right, man. You got anything to plug? I think that's gonna wrap it up for us this week.
Not really, man. Actually, before we were podcasting, I was working on some music, recording, and editing and stuff like that. So I'm eventually going to be releasing that, but it's going to be a while until I've got it done. So I don't have any deadline or anything. I'm just, putting in time here and there and enjoying the process. And it's coming along really good so far, I got to say. I'm really liking it. So, but until I'm done with that, nothing to plug, really.
That's good. I mean, that's the thing about like dealing with yourself. It's just like, okay, there's no deadlines. There's no pressure of like somebody else saying, no, it's not good. Go back, rewrite that.
Right.
It's just this is you working on your art. That's it.
And I gotta say, sometimes I feel like kind of slow, and then I'm wondering, like, is it worth spending all this time on this thing? It's like, well, yeah, because I want it to sound good and I want to be proud of it, so it's worth whatever time I put into it, and I'm enjoying putting the time into it. So what the hell?
Well, it's not only that, but like you're trying to match the music in your head to the music in the computer.
Right.
You want that to sound exactly the same, and like sometimes it's going to take a while to kind of do the little tweaks here and there to get it done.
Right, exactly.
So, yeah, never like don't get down on yourself if something is taking too long. Because like even if it's like working on yourself, it's going to take time.
That's beautiful,
and the music,
man.
The music's an extension of yourself, much like your bat dick.
That was beautiful, man.
Yeah.
What about you, man? You got anything to plug?
I got nothing to plug.
We're a bunch of plugless pluggers.
You mother plugger.
You mother non-plugger.
You mother plugger.
Your mother plugs in hell.
The plugs are cis. I'd say I would watch that movie where it's just like fucking just absolute like advertisements for an hour and a half, but it's like those movies already exist. I mean, the Lego movies, fucking Ready Player One.
Yeah.
Like those are just fucking Happy Gilmore.
Right.
Dude, watch Happy Gilmore again and tell me that's not a big fucking advertisement for Subway.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
It's okay. I got her some Subway.
I mean, Detroit Rock City was a big advertisement for Kiss.
Yeah, but that movie was actually pretty decent.
It was.
For what it
Yeah,
was.
it was-
For being a Kiss vehicle, it was
What?
pretty decent. It's better than the Phantom Park thing.
I mean, let's be fair. We've had home movies that are better than Kiss Meets the Phantom Park.
True. True.
At least like our home movies have like a logical ending to it. Like, look, Bruce went down the slide. Look, he was taking his first steps. Kiss with fucking Dr. Devereaux just sitting in the chair, just going like, what happened?
Oh man.
But yeah, man, fucking all right, yeah, so that's gonna do it for us this week. Don't forget, work on yourselves. And again, don't worry about the time it takes to work on yourselves because everything pays off. Yeah. And working on yourself, it's just like regular exercise for your body or like taking your car to get an oil change. You know, it's regular maintenance.
Well put, sir.
All right, so that's going to do it for us this week. I am Andrew.
And I am Bruce.
We'll see you guys maybe next week. I don't know.
Nice, dude. Nice.
I mean, at least I did that and I didn't shit myself here.
True.
Gold star.
You win. You win the podcast.
I just take like the Mick Foley victory lap, like just wrong. Yeah, I shit myself.